Hey guys, it's Casey. Welcome to or back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that's very important to me, something I've been passionate about for years, something I would consider myself a master in, and that is the art of self-tanning.
Are you listening? Damn.
In the summer, I will eventually stop doing this as I'll get, tan just from being outside, but for all of the winter, fall, and spring, I self-tan a lot, and now that it's beginning of summer, I don't have a real natural tan yet. And I thought I'd show you guys my little self-tan routine because I've been doing it for about 5 years now, I'd say. I've tried probably 10 different self-tanners by now. I have 2 favorites that I've been using for the past year or 2, and I thought I'd just give you guys my tips and tricks. What I do to get a nice even tan. We don't want to be splotchy, we don't want to have streaks, we don't want to look like an Oompa Loompa. Let's get into it. I have 3 tanning tips for you before we start actually tanning. Number 1, self-tan at night. Last thing you do right before bed. Because after you put on self-tanner, water is your arch nemesis. Like, that is your kryptonite. You cannot touch it unless you want all crazy lines, you know? Like, you are in H2O, you and clear cannot touch the water because you're gonna have weird hands if you do. So do this like literally the last thing you do before bed. That's what I do. Wash my face, shower, everything. Make sure I pee, wash my hands, make sure I do not need to touch any water whatsoever. And then I will do this because you do not want random droplets on your body. Number 2, second tip, you can do this. I don't think it's imperative, but I would say to wear black clothing or have a designated tanning outfit that you put on, so that's gonna get stained probably eventually over time. I don't recommend wearing a white shirt to sleep in unless it's something you don't care about and that's, gonna be your tanning fit. Definitely wear all black or something patterned, something that you don't really care about staining because it probably will come off on your clothes. So get a little tanning suit. I don't really follow that tip. I usually just wear dark pajamas, but I know people that have like a set outfit that they will wear every time they tan. So tip number 3 kind of goes along with that, would be to have dark sheets or put a dark towel down over your sheets. I have white sheets, so it's not pretty when I tan. It looks like I shat myself. I don't have white sheets like me. Definitely I should get darker sheets. I gotta get on that. Because even the brands that say they're not going to come off, they do come off a little bit onto your sheets. There's not really any way to avoid that, so I recommend just getting darker colored sheets. Even gray would be good if you don't have like black or just anything that's not white, basically. White is like the worst you can do, so don't be like me. Okay, now that I told you those 3 tips, let's get into the tanning process. I don't know why I just did that. It's raining. Okay, so when you do this, when you tan, you're going to want to start the day before to prepare. So I will usually tan Thursday nights because I do it for the weekend. That's usually when I have the most plans, when I want to be tanned and bronzed and cute. So I start this process, I'd say Wednesday whenever I shower or Thursday morning when I shower. So you're going to want to get in the shower. You're going to want to shave everything if you're into that. If you're not, then you don't gotta shave. I don't think it really has an effect. I don't shave my arms and the tan works just fine. So shave, and then you're going to want to also exfoliate. I use this little mitt. I don't know where I got it, but you can also use a sugar scrub or whatever the heck you can find. They make little like exfoliating gloves you can wear. Whatever. You can use a washcloth, honestly anything. Rub your skin and exfoliate it, get off all the dead skin and any other excess tan or oils that is on your skin. So you're going to do that, exfoliate in the shower, shave if you want. Then you're going to come out, you're going to dry. The next step is to moisturize your whole body everywhere because you do not want to be dry because then you're going to have like weird dark patches. Focus especially on your elbows, your knees, and your hands. That for me is what is usually the driest, and like that will come out orange if I did not moisturize properly. So make sure you do it there. So you exfoliate, then you moisturize. So then I will let that sit for a whole day usually. And then I know people that also will moisturize and then put tanner on top of that, and it seems to work for them, so if you want to try that, go ahead. But my way is doing that, and then Thursday night when I'm about to tan, I will take a quick shower, just rinse off all the moisturizer, rinse off whatever sweat oils I have from the day, and then I will hop out and then I will start the actual tanning process. I'm just going to show you my leg and my arm so I don't, get kicked off YouTube. I have this little mitt from Loving Tan, I believe. It's a great one. I like that it's like lined on the inside and the mitt goes all the way around, so you can use both sides. Oh, I forgot to mention the 2 brands that I use, duh. So my favorite that I've used is this Bondi Sands one. Pretty sure I discovered it when I was studying abroad in Australia. Those Australians just have the golden tans down, and I really like it. I like the smell. It's like coconutty. It's very good, nice and dark. However, it does get all over my sheets, so that stinks. But other than that, it's very good. Then I have this brand. I got it at CVS, I believe, and this one is not as dark as the other one, I will say. It definitely looks more natural. It's clear, so it doesn't come off on your sheets. However, sometimes you kind of forget where you did put it on because it is clear and you can't really see where you put it. So I do tend to prefer the Bondi Sands one. I know they make an Aero spray one, which I really want to try next, so let me know if you guys want a video testing that. But I'd say these 2 are my 2 favorites. Back to the actual tanning. You just do like circular motions, getting all over. I start from my feet up and just kind of work my way up. I'll stop at my neck, and I have a specific face tanner. To tan my face, I will just use these self-tanning drops. I mix them in with my face moisturizer and I rub that all over my face, and I kind of do that like every other night because I don't ever try to tan my face with the sun because I'm very freckled and I do not want to have something like cut out of my face from skin cancer. I really like them. They don't make me break out. I think they look natural. You don't want to put too many or else you will look orange, and you want to make sure that you're blending it up like into your hairline so you don't have a line, and down the neck and on the ears too. So for tanning, you just kind of rub in a circular motion with the mitt, making sure not to leave any streaks or miss any spots. That's why I do like the tan that you can see, because you can see what spots you did. Oh, I know a lot of people like to know how you tan your own back. In the past, I would just have my roommates do it for me. Now I have my mother, who's my roommate, do it for me. But if no one was home, I would honestly just like do the best that I could. Nobody's like staring at my back that much. I've seen people put their mitt like on a cooking spoon. You could do that. I know they make self-tan like back applicators if you're really extra and want to get one of those, you can, but my back is none of my business. I can't see it. So some tips for the hands and stuff. Make sure you are doing in between here, because I've gotten like one spray tan my whole life, high school for senior prom, and I guess I had my hands like this, like you have to stand like that. So I was holding my hand out and I guess my fingers were closed because I had like a white triangle from not opening my hands. So definitely when you're tanning it with the mitt, make sure you get in there, because otherwise you'll have like little white webbed fingers. Don't tan your palms because you will look like you touched Cheetos or something. And don't tan the bottom of your feet. I feel like that goes without saying, but you never know. I don't judge. Maybe you guys have never tanned before. Then after you're done putting on the tan, you put on your little tanning outfit, whatever that may be. For me, it's just pajamas. You get into bed, you sleep like a little baby. Then you wake up and it's usually on there for what, like depending on how long you sleep, 8 to 10 hours, hopefully, if you're getting that good sleep. When I wake up, I've gone to the gym, worked out with it on, and then I'll come shower it off. But you can, wake up, shower right away, shower it off. When I sweat at the gym, it doesn't like sweat off in like orange because it's already been sitting on so long, if that makes sense. I do sweat a lot, so don't worry. I definitely put it to the test. Usually in the morning, if I'm not going to the gym, if I'm not doing something, I will wake up and shower the tan off, and then you should be a bronze little goddess. Definitely when you're in the shower, just kind of like rinse, do not be scrubbing or anything. You can use body wash, but I know shaving is technically exfoliating, so try to shave less if you can. I know my leg hair literally grows back in a day, so I try not to, but I hate having little spikes, so usually I shave kind of every day. But if you can avoid the other things, don't do your sugar scrub until you want to remove the tan. So let's talk about removing your tan. Some brands I feel like just kind of fade naturally. I do feel that these brands do that kind of, but if they are splotchy or like darker in some areas, which I do find, sometimes it'll be like splotchy here on me. So if you have that, I recommend just using a washcloth, honestly. If it's dark enough and you're not going to ruin it, that usually works the best, like a towel or a washcloth. Just rubbing it for some reason, that usually gets it off. I know Bondi Sands does make like a tan remover. I don't know how that works. I don't want to spend more money when I can just use my washcloth, but you guys can try that if you please. Another tip I forgot. Make sure you take off all your jewelry. You do not want to have like earring marks of like whiteness, and you don't want to really get tanner on your jewelry anyway. So I will literally just take off everything for the night, put it back on after. I feel like that is it for my tanning routine. Okay, that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, anything I didn't cover, feel free to comment below. I will definitely respond to all your questions. Please subscribe if you are not, and I will see you guys next Friday at 3 p.m. Bye! The water! I know. Oh no, Clear! I touched the water! Please subscribe if you are not. I'll wait. I'll be waiting. I'll just wait here. Wait for you to touch the subscribe button. Help me hit 14K, guys. We're close. We're 500 away. Oh no, Clear! I touched the water!
Money, earn, crack money, drug money, bill money, heard they got life for me.